So I'm just altering a basic chocolate chip cookie recipe, and you could do the same by adding some spices and substituting, I would say probably about maybe like a couple ounces of flour. I'm going to substitute 1 ounce of flour with an ounce of cocoa powder to make it a chocolate dough. I'm going to throw these in with my dry ingredients. There's nothing wrong with that. This is about 12 ounces, which is what a usual bag of chocolate chips in the store is going at. Set those there. And I'm going to do 10 ounces of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to do 1 ounce of that is going to be chocolate, cocoa powder.
You okay?
Might as well go 1.1.
Sorry I yelled at you, but you are 4.5 years old. You should be wanting mommy's help with the potty. Okay? You understand? What happened to you?
And I'm going to top that off to 10 ounces. You can get away with adding a little bit of, or substituting a little bit of cocoa powder with your chocolate, or your, I can't talk, with your flour without having too much difference in the texture. The more you start to push it, it starts to get a little bit chalky, a little less elastic in the dough. It doesn't spread as much.
Okay? It's okay to ask for help when you know how to do something really well. Like, you know how to do potty really well.
So
Be
we
confident,
need
okay?
a pinch of
You
salt.
know what you're doing, okay? Alright, baby girl?
Need a teaspoon of baking soda.
Dada?
Where you at? I'll use a half teaspoon twice.
What was that kid?
1 teaspoon. Then I'm going to add some spices. Just a little bit, you know, like you don't have to do exact measurements, but just do them to your liking, really. I'm going to do, that's about a half teaspoon of ginger. About a
Stinky.
tiny little suspicious amount of allspice.
Is that you? Ew.
Some nutmeg.
The stinky one.
Some clove. A couple dashes in this case. I do about a
Boys from the bin.
dash of, it's a big dash, of chili pepper, chili powder, I mean. And then just the slightest, little suspicious amount of cayenne. Maybe a little more suspicious. A couple more hints. See if my children will actually eat these. Alright, so that's it for dry. You're supposed to sift it to get the lumps out, but this is my opinion on that. I just use a whisk and a pinch. There's a few applications where I will use a actual sifter, but this will be fine. And this gets all your leaveners mixed in early, so you're not over mixing them trying to get your baking soda evenly mixed in. However, since these are gluten free, which I forgot to mention, you can't really over mix it. So over here I got 4 ounces, 8 ounces actually of, what am I doing? Yeah, 8 ounces of butter substitute. But I'd forgotten to have something. Fruit balance. vegan butter.
Whoa, Denver.
Pour this guy in here. Look at that loosey goosey. You want it's the licky part? Yeah, sure, why not? 2 eggs. Right. Yeah. That one object was. Okay, so I want this to be smooth before we move on to the next step here, okay? So I'm going to spatch the sides.
Smells good in there.
Yeah. So I need 4 ounces of sugar.
I'll do the sugar instead. So good. Dad, can I have some?
Are you measuring it or you want to taste some? You want to measure it? Hold on a second. Okay. So what we're doing, see the numbers on there? You want to add just a little bit until it says 4 ounces, okay? Can you do that? Watch your elbow, okay? Oop, that's a little too much. Yeah, 4.45. Okay, can you very slowly pour that into the mixer? You don't have to mix it while it's mixing, but... So the first step is creaming the butter and sugar together. Okay. Where's the brown sugar? You need
I
about-
get a brown sugar.
Okay. We're just gonna pour it like this, okay? Can you tell me when it says 6 ounces?
Okay. Does it?
What's it say now?
It says
4, that's 4.
Oh, Denver. Come here, mommy.
Is it?
5.6. Close enough.
Can I pour it in?
Yes.
Okay, in here.
Yeah, pour it in there.
It's gonna be good after it's mixed.
It is gonna be good
Yeah.
after it's mixed. So, what's the first step of making cookies, Noah? What do you do? What's this?
Mix, mix.
What are we mixing?
I can't remember.
Butter
Butter,
and sugars.
sugar.
So we have brown sugar and white sugar, right?
Yeah.
What goes in next?
I don't know. Chocolate chip.
Nope.
That.
The egg?
Yeah.
Yes, the eggs go in next. Once this is smooth and creamy, okay?
Oh, it's so good and yum now. Daddy,
Yeah.
once you get that down, can I lick it? This?
Yeah. One second. I thought this song was blacklisted.
I'm trying to remember it.
What?
Okay.
Don't do that. You're on the internet.
That's enough.
They can see you.
That's enough, Daddy. Daddy.
I'm proud of it. I
You try?
remember it.
No one here.
You want to try this?
Yeah.
Okay, just a little bit, okay? Try like that much. Okay, whatever. Okay, time to move on.
Can it the spatula too?
No, leave the spatula, please. No, well, did you hear what I said? I said not to.
One lick.
Besides,
Is it?
these cookies are going to be we might share these with people, so we don't want to be sticking our fingers in the food, okay? We'll pour one egg at a time. Do you want to do the next egg?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want the collar so you don't spill?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll wait for this one to get mixed in.
Delicious.
Let's probably preheat the oven. Tree fitty. Okay, so you want to mix in the whole egg before you add the next one. It looks like it needs some help getting mixed in there.
Mmm. I have to put that down. Can I like it?
No,
again?
we need to start practicing good hygiene because we might share these with people because this is going to make a good 2 dozen cookies. Okay? So, and we're kind of coldy and we don't want other people to get sick, even though that's case in point. But not that a few hundred degrees isn't going to fix that. But it's just a good habit not to be contaminating people's food, okay? So, no, we're gonna wait, okay? So wait, okay?
That's good, Dad. Smell it.
Okay, let's add that other egg. Now that the first one's fully mixed in, I can dump it right into this little ramp there. Yeah. Did you get all of it out? Every last bit? Yeah.
Whoa, so yummy.
All right.
Mm.
So, you add your, what you call it?
Mm. Chocolate chips. Hey, right there.
After the eggs, add any flavorings if you're using them. I'm gonna add a little bit of almond extract. I'm out of vanilla, which is also very good. Prices on vanilla are outrageous. I'm glad this whole global warming thing's a hoax, because the bad harvest of vanilla in Madagascar is not cool.
Yeah.
So, as soon as they stop pretending, and
Yup.
those prices go back to normal, we'll all be very happy. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay.
That doesn't smell good.
Doesn't smell good.
No.
Does it smell like kind of like cherries?
Yeah.
That's the almond extract. Make sure this isn't too spicy, huh? Why don't you try this?
Hmm.
How much you think?
I want chocolate chips.
You want a chocolate chip?
Yeah.
Probably tastes better with a chocolate chip, huh?
Okay.
No, hold out your hand. Okay.
Hey, what do like real animals do? Like not animals do in the woods.
What do they do?
Mhm.
With what? When they make cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think they make cookies.
No, I mean what they do with like their babies.
What do they do with their babies in the woods? Well, they feed them until they can feed themselves. So the reason I add the chocolate chips early, especially when I'm making like cookie with glutens, is that way you don't have to over mix them, because people mix their dough and then they add chocolate chips and they continue mixing it. And what that is you're gonna start over mixing it if you're not careful. So I just eliminate the step by mixing my cookies in, my chocolate chips in with my flour and everything early.
It smells good.
These cookies are gluten-free, so I'm not too worried about overmixing it. What I want to do... Woo! Oh no. Floor spice. Floor spice is bad. You want some?
Yummy.
A little hair there. I think it's going to be tasty.
It's yummy.
Mm-hmm. So, I just want to make sure I get all the... What is on the floor? Oh, did I step in butter? I stepped in butter. FML. How does this even happen? Alright, to make sure, get all the little, like, it's a little at the bottom that's just like buttery goodness. Make sure you get it all mixed in. The cool thing about the chocolate is you can easily see any parts that didn't get mixed in all the way. They're really pale looking.
Why does it have two sides like an
And it kind of has a cherry flavor almost to it, but that'll cook out from the almond extract that I used. I'm just going to give it a couple more spins here. Alright, that's good. So I'm actually going to chill the dough a little bit, I think. Your dough temperature is going to affect your spread, your oven temperature, obviously, and the type of pans you use. If you use a steel pan versus an aluminum pan, heat transfer is better off aluminum. Especially if you're reusing pans. If you throw it on a hot pan versus a cold pan, it's going to spread quicker and faster. If your dough is warm, it's going to spread very quick. You're going to get thin, crisp cookies. I kind of like a spectrum on my cookie where it's crisp on the edge, going towards like a almost soft, gooey center. Not quite underdone, but you know, just right. But not like a single texture, but an actual like series of textures, a spectrum of textures going through the cookie. Nice and soft in the middle. Should leave a little bit of a wrinkly surface when done cooking.
Hey, I have another puppy over here. Who wants this one?
Just gonna throw these in the fridge for a little bit to chill a little bit.
And you smell the puppy on making cookies. You see?
What's out, Noah? Come on.
Hey, wanna try some?
Matt?
Yeah. Not all of it. Yeah, have a chocolate chip. Noel, you want to lick a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her lick.
I'm not letting you lick.
Mm.
Let this chill for a few minutes.
I want it. Can you please stop?
Okay. It's been a few minutes. It was a little firmer. A portion scoop works great. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, maybe I'll just freelance this. Should have given him some space to spread. Now you can make them whatever size you want. Just make them all the same size. So that way you get even cooking. You know, they're not underdone or overdone, or if you have no idea how to bake them right, then, you know, hopefully some of them will be done right if you make them all different sizes. Yes. These feel like about 1 ounce balls. Sheet pan here is lined with paper. That'll help transfer them easily. That'll also help prevent them from tasting like aluminum. Start with the outside edges because they're the coldest.
Enough, Denver. Freaking zoo.
I'm sure her daughter likes wine.
Oh, that would be so much easier if she did.
Okay. So this is what happened. She's getting frustrated with that big horse that Uncle John got her. She can't make it stand up. So then she threw it down on the floor in anger. And she's like, I'm frustrated that I can't make it stand up. And I was like, hey, I showed you how to do it. Now let's try again. And so I was like, why don't you come over here and have me help you? And then she goes, she throws it and it hits my shin and it hurts. And I was like, you need to have a timeout because when you do that, there are repercussions and you hurt people in your anger. And I'm trying really hard not to yell, but
This is round 1. They look like they're a little under. That's perfect. They will finish cooking on the sheet pan. another one coming out in a few minutes. I think I'm just going to do those 2 sheet pans tonight. I'll save this dough for later because fresh is better.
Why? And that is not appropriate. About how frustrating. I can show you how step by step how
Don't eat all the cookies,
Oh, I won't eat all the cookies.
Daddy.
Oh well.
Mommy, you can have a cookie for eating your dinner.
Oh, thank you.
These cookies are good.
Yeah,
Oh no.
they're delicious.
These muffins are bad. Well, even without the cinnamon, they're good, but.
I forgot cinnamon. Put cinnamon in your cookie.